Today I'm going to be breaking down A1 Feeling Disorder by Zinoleesky, where as usual I'm going to be talking you through the various elements that I'm picking up on as we go through it. In terms of the overall theme of the song, I'm going to be honest with you, I think this is going to be one of those tracks that could and probably will be interpreted very differently dependent on the listener. However, for me at least, Zinoleesky seems to paint this picture of a complex romantic relationship. In one hand, the song explores themes of lust and attraction, while on the other seems to convey mixed emotional confusion over the exact status of said relationship. Not gonna lie, I would definitely be interested to hear how you guys interpret this track, so if you want to, feel free to drop your thoughts in the comments below. Finally, before we do go ahead and get into the video, if you have a track or an artist that you would like me to review, break down, whatever it is that you want to call it, then go ahead, pop that into the comments below. Also, if you are interested in my setup, i.e. headphones, mic, camera, I've put links to those in the description, so if you want to check those out, then you can go ahead and do so. And then the very last thing, which I keep forgetting to mention every single video, but we are actually on TikTok now. Yay! So if you want to go and check us out over there, you want to hit the follow button. It's just that music mechanics. So yeah, man, like show some love and all that sort of stuff. Let's get it.
Tell me what you see when you look at me. Pussy wet like tsunami. I go let me your daddy, cause now you the boost my adrenaline.
Okay, right, stopping it earlier than usual because there's actually a lot going on. I want to make the most of the analysis, so I'm going to stop it now and let's unpack what we've heard so far. Okay, so let's kick off with the intro. So we get opened up with this immediate hit, and I'm calling it a hit because within the context that it's being used, that's exactly what it is. It's a hit. But also, we don't actually know what those sounds are. We don't know whether that's a snare. We don't know whether it's a clap. But either way, we get opened up with this hit. And when it strikes, we immediately get these kind of muffled and filtered vocals. They're just running along the track, but they are doing a really good job of kind of helping to set the feel and the vibe, despite the fact that they're incoherent. We get some really nice pianos in there. We get some percussive elements in there. No kick drum or snare at this point as well, I might add. But what I really like is what we get from Zinoleesky. So we get this fleeting or this glimpse of a vocal. And what it actually is it's the first line from the first verse. And it's kind of serving two purposes. You know, the first one is nice ear candy, right? Like adds an additional layer to the track, kind of pads it out a little bit. But more importantly is that it's acting as a cue for you as the listener. It's letting you know that the first verse is going to drop soon. We then get this drum transition, and this is where the kick drum, the snare, the bass, and the rest of the vocals come in. Now, guys, listen, you know the sketch by now. We are going to take it back and we're going to listen to those elements. One thing I will say, though, I'm not going to get a chance to call all of them out because they all happen quite quickly, right? I'll call a few of them out, but you go ahead and you listen for the rest. There's that hit. Muffled vocals, keys. Zinoleesky line.
She like tell me what you see when you look at me. Pussy wet like tsunami. I go let me your daddy, cause now you the boost my adrenaline. Buy many things like instantly. Even if you want Bugatti, take her to my court and sue that thing.
Okay, right, just two very, very quick observations here. Firstly, listen to the pianos. They're different to what we had in the intro. We've got sort of like just mainly chords going on now with the occasional kind of higher layer in higher notes kind of running over the top. But also pay attention to Zinoleesky's vocals. If you notice, what they're doing is they are tailing off most of the back end phrases, right? And that's doing sort of like two jobs, and I'll explain this really, really quick, right? So tailing off the back end phrases is a good way to help fill the void that you get between one phrase ending and the next phrase starting. But what they're doing here, something additional that's kind of clever, is when it tails off, they're aligning it to the rhythm of the track. So we get sort of like, again, just this nice additional layer that doesn't just serve a purpose of filling a void, but it adds to the rhythm. I'm going to take it back and we'll listen to that.
She like, tell me what you see when you look at me. Pussy wet like tsunami. I go let me your daddy. Cause now you they boost my adrenaline. Buy many things like instantly. Even if you want Bugatti, take her to my court and sue that thing. See me up Bugatti, on top. She like, so that day on top. Screaming my name, she want to tear my cloth. She's not my girl, but it's just my tongue.
Okay, right. Absolutely love the cut that we get there. It's a really nice way to take us out of the first verse right into the chorus. I'll take it back so you can hear that. But what I do also notice within the chorus is two additional elements. So we get like these kind of like whispery, like these whispery type vocals that come in, right? But we also get an additional set of keys. They're a little bit higher. They're not standard pianos either, by the way. They're definitely different, slightly higher, and they're just kind of riffing within the chorus. Now, you are going to listen, you're going to have to listen hard to pay attention to those keys in particular, because even though they come in, they're buried quite far back in the mix. But we'll take it back. Listen for that cut, listen to those whispery vocals, and then that additional layer of keys that comes in.
Let me your daddy, cause now you they boost my adrenaline. Buy many things like instantly. Even if you want Bugatti, take her to my court and
coming up.
See me up Bugatti, on top. She like, so that day on top. Screaming my name, she want to tear my cloth. She's not my girl, but it's just my tongue. On God, today na Sunday na my house.
You can hear the keys there.
She love it anywhere me I touch. She bring the pussy, tell me say make a judge. A1. Say she love me, but she doesn't fuck. Baby, please tell me what you on for. Say you get feeling this or that. Maybe you are just feeling each other. Say she love.
Okay, again, man, pay attention to what happens here. So they take us out of the chorus. We go into the post-chorus. We get this kind of drum transition. But as we get that transition, we then get the same hit that we got that's in the intro. Now, there's a couple of other things that are going on within the post-chorus that are similar to the chorus. So we actually get another set of keys that are coming in, right, in this post-chorus, but they are much more prominent than what they were, or sorry, the set of keys that we had in the chorus. And if you listen, you remember I was talking about kind of whispery vocals. Well, now they've definitely thrown in some more. And it no longer sounds like these kind of whispery vocals. It actually sounds like kind of synth vocals, right? But both of these things are doing a really, really good job of kind of bringing depth and this kind of sense of space within the post-chorus. Again, I'm going to take it back and we're going to listen to that.
But it's just my tongue. On God, today na Sunday na my house be a church. She said she love it anywhere me I touch. She bring the pussy, tell me say make a judge. A1. Say she love me, but she doesn't fuck. Baby, please tell me what you on for.
Hear those vocals.
Feeling this or that. Maybe you are just feeling each other. Say she love me, but she doesn't fuck. Baby, please tell me what you on for. Say you get feeling this or that. Oh, we're just feeling each other. Oh, I'm emotionally downcast. For you, I go touch down fast. I go pray and fast. Baby, tell me why you do me like.
Right, again, really, really nice way to take us out of the post-chorus into the second verse. So we get this cut, but those percussive elements, although not hugely prominent within that cut there, they are still there, right? So again, nice touch. The keys are still in there as well. But listen, remember I was talking about how they're tailing off Zinoleesky's vocals, much more prominent within that cut. Take it back, right? Listen to that.
I'm emotionally downcast.
Listen to that.
So for you, I go touchdown fast.
Cushions in there.
I go pray and fast. Baby, tell me why you do me like that. Any other guy have it to attack. Baby, say now you, I'm telling this and that. Say now you, never touch my back. You know supposed to be like
Hit
that.
was there.
Even though you don't support me like that. You like them toxic and bad. Even when I leave, I'm back top. She like so that they on top. Screaming my name,
Whispery
she wants
vocals
my
back
clout.
in.
She's not my girl, but it's just my tongue.
Pianos.
On God, today na Sunday, now my house be a church. She said she love me anywhere me I touch. She bring the pussy, tell me say make a judge. A1. Say she love me, but she just want fuck. Baby, please tell me what you want for.
Synth vocals back in
say
now.
You get feeling this or that. I be we are just feeling each other. Say she love me, but she just want
Those
fuck.
keys.
Baby, please tell me what you want for. Say you get feeling this or that. Oh, we're just feeling each other. Oh.
Yeah, nice outro.
On the track.
Okay, that's it for me. If you want to see more reaction and analyses videos, go ahead. There'll be things popping up on the screen right now. Other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will see you in the next one.